What's up, guys? It's Bye here, and welcome to another Rise of Kingdoms video. Please listen to me. Stop making the Takeda to 5551, for God's sake. And also, stop telling people to get Takeda to 5551. It's okay to say, I don't know, instead of saying, oh, get him to 5551 or 5511. Come on, guys. He is ruined at 5551. Read his skill description before you level him up. Takeda, first skill is complete trash without his expertise. If you look at his skill here, Takeda Shirin inflict a burn effect on the target for 4 seconds, giving all normal attack against the target a 50% chance to deal a 50% extra damage. But this effect can only trigger once every 2 seconds. So 50% chance in 4 seconds, and only can only trigger once every 2 seconds. So the most, like if you get really lucky, this skill got triggered twice, and 2 of your normal attacks is going to get that additional 50% normal attack damage only. So only for 2 turns. Like if you get really lucky, you're going to get for 2 turns, you're gonna get that 50% normal attack damage increase for only 2 turns. Like only 2 turns. And if you don't, if you're not lucky, you could get 0%, or on average you would probably get like 50%. So like 50, what do you think? Like how much damage do you think you can get from like 50% normal attack damage increase for 1 turn? If you look at my Trauma here, like his passive skill, counter attack damage bonus increased by 30% all the time. Like all the time, anytime you attack him, you're going to get that counter attack damage for 30% all the time. And you think 50% like normal attack damage for like 1 turn? Like how? Like why do you think that skill is so good? Like why? Why people? Why? Look at Ulysses' skill. Uh, deal direct damage to the target for 400 for the next 5 seconds. Troop led by the commander gain 20% increased attack and defense and 30% increased damage. So 30% increase in normal attack damage and counter attack damage for 5 seconds. All 5 seconds. Guarantee 100%. And your Takeda, where is it? You get a 50% chance to only increase the normal attack damage by 50% for like max 2 turns. If you get really lucky, max 2 turns. Like I will give you guys a test later on, so stay tuned there. And I will tell you guys what are the most important skill for Takeda. Like I would say, his second, third, and fourth skill I would say are equally important, but his third skill is probably the best skill he can have. Carry defense bonus by 40% at max level, healing factor 150. This skill is it probably his bread and butter here. Like he can have a more defense, more tanky, and more sustainability because he can heal. And it say here for 4 seconds after using the fear as a fire, which is the first skill, you can heal slide wounded unit every second for 150. But it doesn't matter what it doesn't say that your first skill has to be level 5. Like it works the same if your first skill is level 1. It doesn't depend on your first skill level. Like it still will give you the same benefit if your first skill is level 1. So this is probably your bread and butter here for Takeda. You probably want to try your luck to level this skill to like 5. But like other skill is just as good as well. Like 40% cavalry attack. Like that is very high stat boost. 30% march speed bonus chance for you, like when you hit a normal target. When you do a normal attack on the target, you have a chance to get like that 30% march speed. It's not that like crazy important, but it can help you chase down the enemy. But still, like 40% cavalry attack is pretty decent. I would say like the second skill is the third most important skill, and I would say the second most important skill is his fourth skill. 5% skill damage taken reduction all the time. 25% normal attack damage reduction all the time. 25% counter attack damage reduction all the time. Like it takes you about like 9 to 10 seconds to cast a skill. So in 9 or 10 turns, you're going to get that 25% damage taken reduction for normal attack and counter attack damage for like 9 turns. What do you think? Like 9 turns, you get 25% normal attack damage reduction and 25% counter attack damage reduction, or you want to get a 50% chance to get the normal attack damage increased by 50% for a maximum of 2 turns. Like do the math. Like even if you get super lucky and you get it all the time, let's say you get it all the time. So for 2 turns, 50%, you got 100%. So that's like one extra additional attack there. One. So let's say 100%, right? 2 times 50% is 100%. And if your force skill is max level, you got that 25% counter attack damage and 25% normal attack damage reduction, which is also 50%. And you count it by 9 or 10 turns, that's like 500%. Like you comparing 100% with 500% there. Like it's like a simple math there. I don't know like why is it so difficult for people to understand this. And like his expertise is very good. But then again, like if you get him to expertise, it means all of his skill is maxed out, so it doesn't matter. But his expertise skill depend on his first skill. But it doesn't even need his first skill to be level 5. It just needs the buff duration. Like it doesn't need like in no way it needs that like in no way it depends on how high the first skill is. But like as long as you have the buff of like fear of the fire, you gotta be able to deal 30% more damage from your normal attack. So I am going to do a very quick test for you guys here to show like how little his first skill can do. So first thing first, you need to remember that I have expertise. I have him expertise here. So every time I cast his active skill, I am going to get that 30% normal attack damage increase. So when I do the test, like if you see his normal attack damage increase, it doesn't mean that it is because of his first skill. It is because of the expertise skill I have for him here. And the only time you gonna see his first skill active is when you see like a huge spike in the damage, and I will tell you exactly when it is. So let's go into the expedition here, and we're gonna do a quick test. So go into the expedition. Let's go with the level 50 here, and I am going to use Takeda only, and I'm going to use 100,000 cavalry unit here, 100,000 T4 cavalry unit. So my Takeda, 100,000 cavalry unit, and I'm going to attack these marches here from YSG. So YSG doesn't have any skill to do with like damage reduction or anything. So it can give me like a very good number here. So my normal attack damage is doing about 1,100 here. So on average, I'm doing about 1,100 attack damage here. So do I see increase here? 2,000. Let's see the next one here. So 1,400 is my normal attack damage when I get that 30% damage increase. So 1,900 here, so it trigger once. 1,900 it trigger once, but it is 1,900 over like it's you don't get the damage. It's not 1,900. It's it only like 600 over. So like my normal attack damage is 1,300, and because of the fear of the fire kick in, I'm doing that 50% more damage. So I am doing 1,300, I am dealing 1,900 damage. So in a sense, my first skill, like at level 5, can only deal 600 damage more. Only 600 damage more. Like if I got lucky, I will deal 200 damage more. Right? So level 5 skill, they're only able to give me 600 more damage. Only, nothing else. Like there is absolutely nothing else it can provide. So only 600 more damage. And if I get lucky, like if that skill got triggered twice, like if I got super lucky, it's I will be able to deal 1,200 damage. So 600 to 200 damage. That if like 200 if I got really lucky. So let's compare him with another epic carry commander here. So let's use Berber example here, and I'm gonna use again 100,000 carry units him, and we'll see how much my skill damage can do. There you go. 2,500 damage. Like my Berber and epic commanders can deal much more damage in one turn than Takeda. Like even if Takeda got super lucky, he can deal max 1,200. Like my Berber skill deal 2,500 damage. Like I don't get it. Like why is it so hard for people to even like know this? I thought it like common sense. Like people should know it by now. And like I just don't get it. Like why do you think like Takeda first skill is so good? Why do you think Takeda first skill is a must like get to level 5 first? Like why? Why people? I don't get it. Oh my god. Like his first skill is complete trash. Like complete trash without the expertise. Like when you have the expertise, then because of the buff duration, you're going to get that 30% normal attack damage for that 4 seconds. But like without his expertise, the first skill is garbage. Garbage, guys. Like his best skill as a sec is the third skill. Second best skill is the fourth skill, and the third best skill is the second skill. So if you want to like working on Takeda, you don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for like to have enough golden sculpture to get him to like 5, 5, 1. Don't get him to 5. Don't get his first skill to level 5 first. Like level him up to like 40. Like get him to 4 stars, and try your luck to get his second, third, and fourth skill to as high as you can. Like as long as you get his second, third, and fourth skill like above level 3, like he is pretty tanky on the open field already. Like you do not need his first skill to be level 5, guys. Please, I'm begging you. Like, do not get him to 5, 5, 5, 1. Like, you are wasting your golden sculpture. You got to make him much less usable. Try your luck. Get his second, third, and fourth skill as high as you can. Like, ignore his first skill. Like, if you get unlucky, maybe you have to level up his first skill. But try to get his second, third, and fourth skill, especially his third skill here. Like that is his brand butter here. Defense, healing. That's what you need. Ah, like I understand if like the new players they don't know much about the game and they might think it's good to get the killer first skill to level 5 first. But like the people who've been playing this game for years and still telling the new people to get the killer to 5, 5, 5, 1. Like seriously, guys. Like seriously. Like, don't let me, an infantry player, have to tell you what is the like most optimized way to level up your carry commander, guys. Peace.